Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining the South Carolina Public Service Commission for its weekly business meeting. I want to call this meeting to order. Before we conduct roll call, please join me in a short moment of silence. Thank you very much. We're going to make sure our commissioners are with us today, starting with District 1. Commissioner Williams.
Here virtually from my Charleston office.
Thank you, ma'am. Vice Chairman Belzer.
Here, present in the hearing room.
Commissioner Caston.
Present in the hearing room.
Commissioner Irvin.
Appearing virtually due to COVID-19.
Commissioner Thomas.
Appearing virtually from my office in Rock Hill.
Commissioner Powers.
Present in the hearing room.
And Chairman Williams is present in the hearing room. Attorney Minges.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman and Commissioners. For our first item of business, staff proposes that our next Commission business meeting be held on October 28th at 2 o'clock.
All right, thank you very much for that, sir.
Yes, sir. On our utilities agenda, item 1, docket number 2020-236C, we have an interconnection agreement.
Is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Thomas.
I have a motion. I move that the Commission approve the interconnection agreement between United Telephone Company of the Carolinas, LLC, doing business as CenturyLink, and Communications Venture Corporation, doing business as InDigital. So moved.
All right, hearing Commissioner Thomas's motion, is there any discussion? Hearing no discussion, we'll move to a roll call vote, starting with District 1. Commissioner Williams.
Aye from Commissioner Williams.
Vice Chair Belzer.
Belzer votes aye.
Commissioner Caston.
Aye.
Commissioner Irvin.
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas.
Aye.
Commissioner Powers.
Aye.
And Chairman Williams votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion carries. Attorney Minges, please call the next agenda item.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Item number 2, docket number 2020-224C, we have a motion to dismiss.
Mr. Chairman,
Vice Chair Belzer,
I have a motion, please.
please make your motion, ma'am.
Mr. Chairman and members of the Commission, the complainant filed a complaint with the Commission concerning certain billing practices of Charter Spectrum. The complainant also alleged that after he spoke with Charter Spectrum, an agreeable arrangement was negotiated which Charter Spectrum did not honor. Charter Communications LLC, doing business as Spectrum, is a cable operator and broadband communications service company providing video, internet, and voice services to customers through its affiliated corporate entities. Charter Communications filed a motion to dismiss and provided copies of the billing records with its motion. The billing records reflect that the complainant purchases cable television or video, internet, and voice services from Charter Communications. It is apparent that the complainant takes issue with the charges for the television video portion of the bill reflected on the bill as Spectrum TV. A review of the bill also indicates that the bill was subject to a promotional discount, and a notice of that promotional discount ending was in the June 28, 2020 billing statement. The Public Service Commission possesses only the authority given it by the legislature. This is reflected in case law, one case being South Carolina Cable Television Association versus Public Service Commission from 1993. Charter Communications is not a regulated telecommunications utility subject to the Commission's jurisdiction, and therefore is not identified as a regulated telecommunications entity. State law, as contained in South Carolina Code Annotated 58-3-140, subsection A, limits the Commission's powers and jurisdiction to rates charged by, quote, public utilities, close quote. Providers of cable television services are not included in the definition of public utility subject to the Commission's jurisdiction. Therefore, providers of cable television services are not regulated public utilities in South Carolina, and cable television services are not regulated services. Because cable television providers are not public utilities under South Carolina law, these companies are not subject to the jurisdiction of the Commission. I move that the Commission find and conclude that it lacks subject matter jurisdiction over this complaint between a customer and the cable television company, and that the Commission grant the motion to dismiss. Based upon granting the motion to dismiss for lack of subject matter jurisdiction, I further move that the Commission find there are no active issues to be resolved related to the motion to amend the complaint filed by the complainant or the motion of Charter Communications to strike the complainant's response and to dismiss the amended complaint for lack of authority and subject matter jurisdiction. I so move.
Thank you, Vice Chair Belzer, for your motion. Hearing the Vice Chair's motion, is there any discussion?
Mr. Chairman, I would just like to say that while I am sympathetic to the complaint concerns expressed in the complaint, this is just a situation where the law does not give this Commission any authority to address the concerns he's raised. And that's why I'm making this motion. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice Chair Belzer, and I completely understand your motion, and obviously we are a country of laws, and if we don't follow them, we won't have any type of organization, any type of standard, any ability to put faith in the system. No matter how sympathetic we may be towards a particular situation, we have to follow the law. That being said, I challenge the Commission to figure out ways or identify places where we can point complainants, because it seems if we get a number of complaints about various issues regarding entities that we do not regulate, where we don't have the power to provide any type of relief, but maybe there's some other agency, organization, or body that has the ability to do so. So that may be something we need to look into. I just remember being a lawyer, a small town lawyer, and there would be folks in with a plethora of issues and really nowhere to really turn. And so if we have folks turning to the Public Service Commission for help, while we may not be able to help them, we may be able to identify an entity that can, or agency that can, or body that can provide some type of relief. Any other comments, concerns, questions, discussion regarding Commissioner Belzer's motion? All right, hearing none, we'll move to a roll call vote, starting with District 1, Commissioner Williams.
Williams votes aye.
Vice Chair Belzer.
Belzer votes aye.
Commissioner Caston.
Aye.
Commissioner Urban.
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas.
Aye.
Commissioner Powers.
Aye.
Chairman Williams votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion carries. Attorney Minges, please call the next motion.
That's item number
Please call the next agenda item.
Yes, sir. Item number 3, docket number 2013-298E. We have a notification regarding a name change.
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Urban.
Thank you. Mr. Chairman, as Mr. Minges noted, Walmart stores sent the Commission a letter informing us of a name change and requesting that we reflect the name change in this pending docket. Therefore, I move that we approve the request that the Commission update its list of parties in the above referenced docket to reflect the Walmart's name change from Walmart Stores East LP and Sam's East Incorporated to Walmart Incorporated. So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner Urban. Hearing Commissioner Urban's motion, is there any discussion? Hearing no discussion, we move to a roll call vote, starting with District 1, Commissioner Williams.
Williams votes aye.
Vice Chair Belzer.
Belser votes aye.
Commissioner Caston.
Aye.
Commissioner Irvin.
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas.
Aye.
Commissioner Powers.
Aye.
Chairman Williams votes aye. The ayes have it, the motion carries. Attorney Minges, please call the next agenda item.
Item number 4, number 2020-125E. We have a petition to intervene.
Is there a motion?
Mr. Chair,
Commissioner Williams.
I move that we grant the petition of the South Carolina Energy Users Committee to intervene and participate as a party.
Hearing Commissioner Williams' motion, is there any discussion? Hearing no discussion, we'll move to a roll call vote, starting with District 1, Commissioner Williams.
Williams votes aye.
Vice Chair Belzer.
Belser votes aye.
Commissioner Caston.
Aye.
Commissioner Irvin.
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas.
Aye.
Commissioner Powers.
Aye.
Chairman Williams votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion carries. Attorney Minges, please call the next agenda item.
Item number 5, docket number 2015-362E. This matter concerns a request for certain waivers of the South Carolina generator interconnection procedures and a request for confidential treatment.
Is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Irvin, the floor is yours, sir.
thank you. Duke Energy Carolinas and Duke Energy Progress have both reached a settlement agreement with certain solar developers across both the service areas regarding problems with the interconnection queue, and they request the Commission to provide a limited waiver of 3 South Carolina generator interconnection procedures necessary to implement the settlement agreement. Duke also requests confidential treatment of certain parts of the agreement which are commercially sensitive. Specifically, the joint petitioners are requesting a limited waiver of the GIP interdependency construct approved by the Commission Order 2016-191 as it relates to the following. Section 1.3.2, which requires establishment of queue position based on the date and timestamp applied to the interconnection request. Section 1.4, which governs how modifications to the interconnection request are processed. And Section 1.6, which assigns a queue number based on queue position, determines cost responsibility and requires the queue number to be maintained throughout the review process. The regulatory staff has reviewed this matter and does not object, but did provide certain comments, including 1, the non-settling developers should not be negatively impacted. 2, the non-settling developer's interconnection request should be processed and studied according to the timelines required by the South Carolina connection procedures without any disadvantage or delay by the settlement. And 3, the South Carolina customers should not be allocated any cost to the settlement. Office of Regulatory Staff has also stated that its role to facilitate informal resolution of disputes will be limited to only those provisions in the SC GIP for which no waiver was granted. The joint petitioners have incorporated the suggestions and comments by ORS. Therefore, I move that we approve the requested waivers of the joint petitioners and grant confidential treatment to portions of the settlement as requested by the settling entities. So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner Irvin. Hearing Commissioner Irvin's motion, is there any discussion? Hearing no discussion, we will move forward with a roll call vote, starting with District 1, Commissioner Williams.
Williams votes aye.
Commissioner Caston.
Aye.
I'm sorry, Vice Chair Belzer. Skipping District 2. How can I skip District 2?
Belser votes aye.
All right. Commissioner Irvin.
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas.
Aye.
Commissioner Powers.
Aye.
Chairman Williams votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion carries. Attorney Minges, please call the next agenda item.
Item number 6, docket numbers 2019-224E, 2019-220, and 2019-225E. This is Duke Energy Carolinas and Duke Energy Progress have proposed a procedural schedule.
Is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I have a motion.
Commissioner Thomas, the floor is yours, sir.
Mr. Chairman, I have reviewed both the hearing officer's proposal, the proposed procedural schedule in this docket, and the company's response. I agree that the earlier proposed dates in the company's response for the pre-filing of the company's direct, ORS, and intervener direct, and the company's rebuttal testimony are preferable to the dates proposed by the hearing officer, in that they require earlier pre-filing and allow more time for discovery. However, I believe that the remaining dates proposed by the hearing officer are preferable to the company's proposals, since the hearing officer's dates allow more reasonable time for the commission to hold its hearing, to properly deliberate, and to prepare its final order in the cases. Accordingly, I move that this commission adopt the following procedural schedule for these dockets. DEC and DEP direct testimony are due November the 13th, 2020. ORS and intervener direct testimony are due February the 5th, 2021. DEC and DEP rebuttal testimony are due March 19th, 2021. ORS and intervener rebuttal testimony are due by noon on March the 30th of 2020. Witness and testimony order and witness panels, the latter only possible if the hearing is non-virtual, are due by noon on March the 30th, 2021. A hearing would begin at the commission on April the 5th of 2021. Proposed orders are due on May the 7th of 2021. And final order is due June the 28th of 2021. This procedural schedule allows the commission to vote sometime during the latter part of May of 2021 and to finalize its order by June the 28th of 2021. Mr. Chairman, I so move.
Thank you, Commissioner Thomas. Hearing Commissioner Thomas's motion, is there any discussion?
I want to, Mr. Chair,
Commissioner Caston.
I want to make sure I heard it correctly. The witness and testimony order and witness panels, that would be March 30th, 2021, correct?
Witness and testimony order and witness panels.
I thought I heard him, I think, accidentally say 2020, but I'm pretty sure that was 2021. I just wanted to clear that up or clarify that.
Point well taken,
Mr.
Commissioner
Chairman.
Thomas. Did you hear the point of
I agree with
clarification
that.
made by Commissioner Caston?
I agree with Commissioner Caston.
Commissioner Caston, does that address your issue, sir?
Yes, thank you.
So the motion reads, witness and testimony order and witness panels due by noon on March 30th, 2021. Any more discussion? Hearing none, we will move to a roll call vote, starting with District 1, Commissioner Williams.
Williams votes aye.
Vice Chair Belzer.
Belzer votes aye.
Commissioner Caston.
Aye.
Commissioner Irvin.
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas.
Aye.
Commissioner Powers.
Aye.
Chairman Williams votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion carries. Attorney Minges, please call the next agenda item.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Item number 7, docket number 2020-125E. We have a motion for mission pro hoc vici.
Is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman?
Commissioner Irvin.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we approve the request for admission pro hoc vici of John B. Kaufman, Esquire, filed on behalf of the ARP, South Carolina. So moved.
Hearing Commissioner Irvin's motion, is there any discussion? Hearing no discussion, we'll move to a roll call vote, starting with District 1, Commissioner Williams.
Williams votes aye.
Vice Chair Belzer.
Belser votes aye.
Commissioner Caston,
Aye.
Commissioner Irvin,
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas,
Aye.
Commissioner Powers,
Aye.
Chairman Williams, aye. The ayes have it. The motion carries. Attorney Mingus, please call the next agenda item.
Next item is item 8, docket number 2019-224E. We have a petition to intervene.
Is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I have a motion.
Commissioner Thomas, the floor is yours, sir.
I move that we approve the petition to intervene filed on behalf of Cherokee County Cogeneration Partners, LLC. So moved.
Hearing Commissioner Thomas's motion, is there any discussion? Hearing none, we'll move to a roll call vote. Starting with District 1, Commissioner Williams,
Williams votes aye.
Vice Chair Belzer,
Belser votes aye.
Commissioner Caston,
Aye.
Commissioner Irvin,
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas,
Aye.
Commissioner Powers,
Aye.
Chairman Williams votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion carries. Attorney Mingus, please call the agenda item.
Item number 9, docket number 2020-218E. A motion to dismiss has been filed in this docket.
Is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Powers,
in this complaint, Mr. Kudashnikov states he's currently enrolled in a smart meter opt-out program with Duke Energy Carolinas LLC. But he requested a bi-directional, non-communicating, manually read meter be installed at his residence. He can buy and sell electricity from the company. Out of concern for his family's health and safety, however, he suggests the installation be achieved safely by connecting a telephone to send usage information or mounting a meter on his pole and tie in there instead of at his residence. The meter relocation option that Mr. Kudashnikov suggested creates a question of fact as to whether or not the meter can be relocated as provided under the company's tariff. It's a novel question for us. The company has filed a motion to dismiss the complaint, asserting that the complaint contains no allegation that Duke has violated any applicable statute under which the commission can grant relief pursuant to South Carolina Code annotated 5720-1990. A hearing in this case is not necessary in the public interest or protection of substantial rights. I believe that the company also asserts that Mr. Kudashnikov's complaints barred by the doctrine of res judicata because he could have raised these issues or the option of relocating his meter as part of his prior complaint proceeding regarding AMI meters before the commission. In a motion to dismiss, only allegations set forth in the fact of the complaint should be considered. The motion should not be granted if the facts alleged and inferences reasonably deducted therefrom would entitle Mr. Kudashnikov to any relief on any theory of his complaint. The question is whether, in the light most favorable to Mr. Kudashnikov, and with every doubt resolved in his behalf, the complaint states any valid claim for relief. There is South Carolina case law that provides for that. The complaint should not be missed merely because the court doubts the party will prevail in the action. Further South Carolina case law in the case of Plyler v. Burns. I would move, Mr. Chairman, that the commission deny the motion to dismiss filed by the company, instruct the clerk's office to establish a new schedule for filing testimony, and to reschedule the hearing before the commission.
hearing Commissioner Powers' motion, is there any discussion? Hearing no discussion, I will move to a roll call vote, starting with District 1, Commissioner Williams.
Williams votes aye.
Vice Chair Belzer,
Belser votes aye.
Commissioner Caston,
Aye.
Commissioner Irvin,
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas,
Aye.
Commissioner Powers.
Aye.
Chairman Williams votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion carries. Attorney Mingus, please call the next agenda item.
Item number 10, docket number 2020-195E. Staff presents for commission consideration Duke Energy Carolinas and Duke Energy Progress's joint petition for an accounting order to defer incremental COVID-19 expenses.
Is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Irvin,
The Office of Regulatory Staff has advised the Commission staff that is still conducting discovery concerning an accounting order to defer incremental COVID-19 expenses, which may be included in future rate proceedings before the Commission. Therefore, Office of Regulatory Staff has requested additional time to complete its discovery in this case. ORS has also requested the Commission establish a procedural docket to allow for ratepayer comments or other interested parties. I move that we grant Office of Regulatory Staff request for additional time to complete discovery until January 20, 2021, and to provide a report to the Commission upon the completion of discovery. I further move that the Clerk of Court's office establish a procedural docket for customer comments in this docket. So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner Irvin. Hearing Commissioner Irvin's motion, is there any discussion? Hearing no discussion, we will move to a roll call vote, starting with District 1, Commissioner Williams.
Williams votes aye.
Vice Chair Belzer.
Belzer votes aye.
Commissioner Caston.
Aye.
Commissioner Irvin.
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas.
Thomas votes aye.
Commissioner Powers.
Aye.
Chairman Williams votes aye. The ayes have it, the motion carries. Attorney Minges, please call the next agenda item.
It's item 11, docket number 2020-245E. The Electric Cooperatives of South Carolina have petitioned to establish a new docket to meet the requirements of South Carolina Code annotated in 58.9/3030C1 regarding the Broadband Accessibility Act.
Is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I have a
Commissioner
motion.
Williams.
Thank you. I move that we grant the petition of the Electric Cooperatives of South Carolina to establish a new docket, which shall be this docket 2020-245-E, for the purpose of receiving notices from the electric cooperatives pursuant to the South Carolina Code annotated section 58.9/3030C1, which is part of the Broadband Accessibility Act. I further move that we instruct the Commission's clerk's office to use this docket 2020-245E as the new established docket for such purpose. Additionally, I move that this new docket be used for all notice filings made by any electric cooperative that is required to provide notice under the Act, and that any communication service providers may intervene in this docket for the purposes of receiving notice required by the statute. Lastly, I move that any complaints about specific contracts that arise under section 58.9/3030C1 be filed separately and new dockets created for any such complaints.
All right, hearing Commissioner Williams' motion, is there any discussion? Hearing no discussion, we'll move to a roll call vote, starting with District 1, Commissioner Williams.
Williams votes aye.
Vice Chair Belzer.
Belzer votes aye.
Commissioner Caston.
Aye.
Commissioner Irvin.
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas.
Aye.
Commissioner Powers.
Aye.
Chairman Williams votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion carries. Attorney Minges, please call the next agenda item.
Item number 12, Mr. Chairman, docket number 2020-239S. Staff proposes that we carry this item over.
All right, is there a motion?
Mr. Chair,
Commissioner Caston.
I make a motion that we carry this item over, waiting to see if DHEC or other interested parties respond to the notice that was provided on October 19th in accordance with Regulation 103-5.
Okay, hearing Commissioner Caston's motion, is there any discussion? Hearing no discussion, we'll move to a roll call vote, starting with District 1, Commissioner Williams.
Williams votes aye.
Vice Chair Belzer.
Belzer votes aye.
Commissioner Caston.
Aye.
Commissioner Irvin.
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas.
Aye.
Commissioner Powers.
Aye.
Chairman Williams votes aye. The motion to carry over passes. Please call the next agenda item.
Mr. Chairman, that completes the utilities agenda. Turning to our transportation agenda, items 1 through 3 are new applications that can be taken together. Item number 1, docket 2020-241T. That's Janisha Kenlock, DBA A and J Quality Transportation. Item 2, docket 2020-235T, Angel Hearts Company, LLC. And item number 3, docket number 20-237T, J&L's Medical Transport, LLC.
All right, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Powers.
I move that the commission approve the applications listed in items 1 through 3 for Class C non-emergency certificates as stated by Mr. Mingus.
All right, thank you for your motion, Commissioner Powers. Hearing Commissioner Powers' motion, is there any discussion? Hearing none, we'll move to a roll call vote, starting with District 1, Commissioner Williams.
Aye.
District 2, Vice Chair Belzer.
Aye.
District 3, Commissioner Caston.
Aye.
District 4, Commissioner Irvin.
Aye.
District 5, Commissioner Thomas.
Aye.
District 7, Commissioner Powers.
Aye.
District 6, Chairman Williams votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion's carry. Please call the next agenda item.
It's item number 4 on our transportation agenda, docket number 2020-178T. We have a withdrawal.
Is there a motion?
Chair Williams,
Commissioner Caston, the floor is yours, sir.
I move that the commission grant the motion for leave to withdraw application of Easy Move LLC.
Hearing Commissioner Caston's motion, is there any discussion? Hearing no discussion, I move to a roll call vote, starting with District 1, Commissioner Williams.
Williams votes aye.
Vice Chair Belzer.
Aye.
Commissioner Caston.
Aye.
Commissioner Irvin.
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas.
Aye.
Commissioner Powers.
Aye.
Chairman Williams votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion carries. Next item on the agenda, please.
Item number 5, docket numbers 2016-409T, 2020-213T, and 2020-214T. We have requests to suspend.
Your
Mr.
motion.
Chairman,
Vice Chair Belzer, the floor is yours, ma'am.
I believe that Bright Cares LLC has requested suspension of its certificate from November 1, 2020 until November 1, 2021. Therefore, I move that the commission grant the request for suspension of Bright Care LLC's Class C non-emergency certificate number 9274 until November 1, 2021. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice Chair Belzer. Hearing Vice Chair Belzer's motion, is there any discussion? Hearing none, we'll move to a roll call vote. Commissioner Williams?
Aye.
Vice Chair Belzer?
Aye.
Commissioner Caston?
Aye.
Commissioner Irvin?
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas?
Aye.
Commissioner Powers?
Aye.
Chairman Williams votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion carries. Please move to the next agenda item.
Item number 6, docket number 2015-377T. We have a request to suspend.
Motion.
Mr. Chairman,
Vice Chair Belzer.
I move that the commission grant the request of Perfect Love Transport LLC for suspension of its Class C non-emergency certificate number 9218 until September 15, 2021.
Thank you, Vice Chair Belzer. Hearing Vice Chair Belzer's motion, is there any discussion? Hearing no discussion, we'll move to a roll call vote, starting with Commissioner Williams.
Aye.
Vice Chair Belzer.
Aye.
Commissioner Caston.
Aye.
Commissioner Irvin.
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas.
Aye.
Commissioner Powers.
Aye.
Chairman Williams votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion carries. Please call the next agenda item.
Item number 7, docket number 2011-17T. We have a request for a name change.
Is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman,
Vice Chair Belzer.
I move that the commission grant the request of Jane Barnwell, doing business as Barnwell Taxi and Limo Service, to amend Class C taxi certificate number 8359 to read Barnwell Taxi Limo Service LLC. Thank you.
Thank you for your motion, Vice Chair Belzer. Hearing Vice Chair Belzer's motion, is there any discussion? Hearing no discussion, we'll move to a roll vote, starting with District 1, Commissioner Williams.
Aye.
Vice Chair Belzer,
Belser votes aye.
Commissioner Caston,
Aye.
Commissioner Irvin,
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas,
Aye.
Commissioner Powers.
Aye.
Chairman Williams votes aye. The ayes have it, and the motion carries. Please call the next agenda item.
Chairman, that completes today's agenda.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining the South Carolina Public Service Commission during its weekly business meeting. The current time is 2:36. We have a transportation hearing, docket number 2020-163T, application of Palmetto Interstate Movers LLC for Class E household goods certificate of public convenience and necessity for operation. That will take place in 10 minutes. Please rejoin us in 10 minutes for the transportation hearing. This meeting is adjourned.